Green comes up with
steal.
Stolen by Honey. Honey out to Moody. Has time.
Yes.
Good. Vavra dashes inside. Puts up a shot.
Oh my goodness!
We're tied!
Are you kidding me?
1:38 to play.
No foul.
Devia, long three at the buzzer. The National Park Nighthawk women have knocked off the #1 team in the country. Down goes #1 Arlington Baptist. The Nighthawks win. Live from Oaklawn Foundation Gymnasium in the Kettle on the campus of National Park College in Hot Springs, National Park Nighthawks basketball is on the air. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for this edition of National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. I'm Mark Oliver. Today's broadcast brought to you by Arvest Bank, Allen Tillery Auto Group, and First Security Bank in Hot Springs, and it pits the Williams Baptist University Eagles against your National Park Nighthawk women. National Park College looking to avenge a big road loss on Saturday, February 8th, falling to the Lady Greyhounds of ASU Mid-South 82-76. The Nighthawk women come into today's game 8-7 on the season, averaging 68.3 points per game, shooting 35% from the floor, 28% from three-point range, and 68% from the free throw line. The Nighthawks average 36.6 rebounds per game and 10.3 assists per game, and look to take on the junior varsity Eagles of Williams Baptist University, making a long road trip from Northeast Arkansas. Big game on hand here. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineup and the tip-off for today's game between the Eagles and the Nighthawks. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Arvest Bank in Hot Springs with Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. It's been a busy day for Nighthawk Athletics here for National Park College. Nathan literally just walked in the door from a Nighthawk baseball doubleheader where the Nighthawks split the series with the Reddies of Henderson State University. Nathan, you had a chance to catch your breath yet as we get ready for tonight's matchup?
Yeah, it's definitely a fun day. You know, it seems like every time we talk about Nighthawk Athletics, there's something new historic day that we've had, and today was one of those. Two baseball games. Baseball teams started the season 3-3, doing well, beat local rival Henderson State University, and now back here for basketball. See if these two teams can get back on a winning streak.
That's right. The Nighthawk women's basketball team comes into today's action off of a tough loss on the road on Saturday, dropping a decision to ASU Mid-South 82-76. Looking to get back in the win column today as the Nighthawks will face off against the Eagles of Williams Baptist University. Earlier this year, the Nighthawks faced off against the Eagles and came away victorious 63-43 on the road back on November 22nd. And now they're going to look to get back in the win column here in the Kettle. Special thank you to our camera operator today, Nighthawks Softball's Sarah Todd up there running the camera for us. Appreciate your efforts up there. And we're ready for basketball here as the Nighthawk women will start Nia Moody, Logan Keener, Grace Crawford, Imani Honey, and Jade Vavra. Nia Moody's at midcourt, and she'll face off against number 30 for Williams Baptist, Mara Thomason, excuse me. Here's the tip. It's controlled by National Park, and we're underway here in Hot Springs. Honey to Moody. A long, wide-open three. Won't get it. Keener fighting for a rebound. Coming up with it is Harley Thomason. Here come the Eagles, looking for the first score in today's game.
Quick trigger there by Moody.
They're looking to get things started very quickly here at home.
Good
Down
pass.
low in the post, Thomason puts it in for two. The Eagles take the early lead behind Harley Thomason. 9:28 to play in the opening act here in Hot Springs. Moody works the inside. It's knocked away. Taken away by Devin Pollard. Here come the Eagles leading 2-0. Crossing the timeline is Italy Gray. She'll hand it off to Kelsey Powers. Down low, needing a little bit of help. A long three on its way. No good. Jade Vavra has a rebound for NPC. Here comes Imani Honey. Grace Crawford down low for three, won't get it. Vavra fights for the board, gets it, puts it up, but can't make it fall. 8:43 to play in the first quarter here in Hot Springs. Down in the wing are the Eagles. Thomason. Up top has Devin Pollard, and down on the wing, they'll move it around Italy Gray. Gray behind the back's going to put it in for two. A 4-0 lead for Williams Baptist University. 8:13 to play as the Nighthawks are going to get on the board for the first time today. It'd be 4-2 with 8:07 to play. Eagles moving the basketball, leading by 2. Cross-court pass has Kelsey Powers. A long three. It's good. Powers extends the lead to 5. It's 7-2. 7:43 to play. Moody for three. She knocks it down. Imani Honey cuts the deficit to just one score. It's a 2-point ball game. Devin Pollard trades off with Kelsey Powers. Now down on the wing working are the Eagles. Number 10, Harley Thomason. Wide open three-pointer on its way. Good. Italy Gray knocks down the tray. It's 10-5. 7:11 to play in the first quarter. Williams out to a hot start so far. Imani Honey fouled. Count the bucket. How many times do we say that this season, Nathan? Imani Honey always finding a way to draw contact and make great shots down low.
Yeah, they did a good job on her this weekend, kind of keeping her from doing that, but she's tough to stop.
Free throw is off the mark for Honey. It's a 3-point ball game. Gray into the front court. 7 minutes to play in the first.
Good
Pursued
defense
by Grace Crawford.
Great defense there by the Nighthawks.
Here's a jumper from the paint. Won't go. Nia Moody sky high for a rebound. Into the front court. Jade Vavra. Here's Moody. Trying to set up Vavra for three. It's on its way, but it's short. Rebound controlled by Williams, and now we've got to travel. Great defense by Jade Vavra to get her on the back foot and falling down for the turnover.
Yeah, definitely. They're never quit and cause her to travel.
Here's Vavra now trying to find enough space to drain it from the arc. Keener to Crawford for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound picked up by Gray. Here come the Eagles into the front court. Italy Gray. Over to Devin Pollard. .6:12 to play in the first as Keener is going to be fouled from behind. Foul is going to be on number 10, Harley Thomason, Nathan, and I believe that's number 2 on her.
That's what I've got.
2 quick fouls on Harley Thomason. Williams Baptist brings just 8 women on its roster today here to the Kettle. Here's Jade Vavra at the point. 6 minutes remaining in the first. Moody for the tie. Won't get it. Rebound picked up by the Eagles. Here comes William Baptist the other way. Long three on its way from Powers. It's good. Kelsey Powers with the tray. The lead is 6 once again. 5:35 to play here in the first. There's Crawford looking to answer back with the tray. Can't get it. Italy Gray can't hang on to it. And Grace Crawford and Logan Keener are there to take it right back. Swatted away, picked up by Vavra. Here come the Nighthawks. 5:13 to play. Honey to the hole. It's good. A 4-point ball game here in the first. 13-9. Both teams trading blows early here.
Yeah, real fast-paced action so far, back and forth.
Yeah, not used to seeing that. Down low, Gray's going to lose the rock. She picks it up, she puts it up, and Grace Crawford's going to come away with the basketball. Honey driving into the front court, looking to take it coast to coast. Kicked out to Keener, the floater off the front of the rim, no good. Nia Moody's going to come away with it, but it looks like she steps out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Both of these teams are running and gunning here, Nathan. Substitutions coming in for Williams Baptist.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of slow starts from these teams in the past, but they're both going full speed tonight.
Yeah, both these teams in turbo mode, Nathan. 4:30 remaining in the first quarter. That's Brooklyn Dooley at the point for the Eagles. They'll move the ball around. Thomason pulls up a long three, can't get it. Grace Crawford, a big rebound. 4:17 to play. Here comes Nia Moody up the court for NPC, trailing by 4. Taking her time with 15 on the shot clock is Nia Moody. Picked up her dribble. Hand off over to Logan Keener. Trades off with Crawford. Wide open for 3. She'll take it. And it's good.
Nice touch on that.
Grace Crawford pulls the Nighthawks within 1. It's 13-12.
That touched every inch of the rim.
It sure did, Nathan. On the inside, Thomason puts a shot up down low, can't get it. The rebound, no. We've got a foul. And this one's going to be against Nia Moody of National Park College.
First team foul for National Park.
3:42 remaining in the first quarter. It's a 1-point ball game. Italy Gray's back on the floor for the Eagles as Kelsey Powers will take a seat.
Those substitutions are going to be key for Williams Baptist with these 8 players.
Yeah, especially with the pace of the game so far. There's Italy Gray padding the lead a little bit more for WBU. It's 15-12. Moody across the timeline with 3.5 to play.
Oh.
A misconnection with Vavra turns it back over to the Eagles.
I threw that to her before she turned around.
Here's the inbounds to Italy Gray. Here comes Williams Baptist. 3:26 to play in the first quarter. Taken away by Jade Vavra. Here comes NPC. Honey quickly into the front court. Honey puts up a shot over a woman, can't get it. Sky high for a rebound is Harley Thomason.
Thomason's got 3 boards already.
Driving inside, Brooklyn Dooley. She's going to
stuck.
lose the rock.
And that's going to be a foul on Thomason.
Yep, Mara Thomason's going to pick up the foul. Nia Moody came in with a steal. 3:04 to play in the first quarter here in Hot Springs. 15-12, Williams by 3. 3 minutes remaining. Here's Vavra.
Good screen
Jump
there from
pass
Vavra.
to Logan Keener. Bounced in and out, no good. Crawford couldn't handle it. Rebound picked up by Trotter and the Williams Baptist Eagles. Long 3 by Gray. Off the mark, no good. Keener with a big rebound. Here come the Nighthawks. Cross court has Crawford. Down on the wing is Vavra for 3. Off the mark, no good.
3s aren't falling early.
No, they're not, Nathan. Here's Italy Gray, down low in the paint. Pursued by Moody, nearly loses the rock. A travel, it's going to kick it right back over to NPC. Substitution checking in, Shea Holland will come in for Williams Baptist. Jade Vavra coming up the floor for NPC. It's a 3-point ball game with 2:12 to play. Here's Crawford and Keener and Moody. Jump pass has Imani Honey over on the wing. She'll go for a 3 to tie it, won't go. Holland has the rebound. Here come the Eagles. Bounce pass inside, intercepted, Jade Vavra. National Park College with the steal, looking to take it coast to coast. Kicked out to Moody for 3 for the tie.
There we go.
It's good. Timeout on the floor. Williams Baptist will take it with him. 1:39 to play in the first quarter. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Tied at 15 here in the first quarter with Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. Today's broadcast brought to you by Allen Tillery Auto Group in Hot Springs. And we'll have a foul off the ball.
They called it on Holland.
1:29 remaining in the first quarter from the Kettle. And what a game it's been so far. Nighthawk women facing off against the Eagles of Williams Baptist University. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the broadcast this evening on XZero Sports, your official home of Nighthawk Athletics. A floater down low won't go for NPC. Desperately looking for their first lead of the ball game. And we've got an out of bounds going back towards National Park College. Kelsey Powers back into the game for Williams Baptist as Italy Gray takes a seat. Another substitution coming in, Harley Thomason for WBU. With 1:09 and counting, here come the Hawks. Imani Honey shouting out the orders to her offense. Moody posts up. Vavra on the wing, nowhere to go, under a minute to play. Honey drives, a floater down low, a heartbreaker. It won't go. 44 seconds left. Here come the Eagles. Powers.
Ooh, big 3.
And it's in. A huge tray for the Eagles, who take the lead 18-15.
Powers with 3 threes early.
She has made a huge impact in this game so far. 28 seconds left. Nighthawks cannot hold for the final shot of the first quarter. Down on the wing is Honey. Out to Moody. Moody on the move with 17 left, and she's fouled. She'll draw the foul. She'll head to the line, shooting 2.
That's 2 on Holland.
Fouls starting to rack up. That's 5 fouls total for the Eagles here in the first quarter. And 2 players with 2 apiece. Moody at the free throw line. First one's good. Second free throw, good for Nia Moody. It's a 1-point game. 17 seconds left, and Williams Baptist can hold for the final shot of the first quarter. Eagles into the front court, rounding the arc. Thomason drives in with 5 seconds left. Thomason spins in traffic, off the mark, no good. Rebound picked up by Honey, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Williams Baptist wins the first quarter, 18-17. We'll be back after this. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by First Security Bank in Hot Springs with Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. Start of the second quarter, it's a 1-point ball game. Williams Baptist 18-17 over the Nighthawks. Nathan, what a fast-paced first quarter it was here tonight.
Yeah, you see a lot of these players a little gassed at the end of that first quarter, and rightfully so. That's a lot of running. I know I couldn't do it.
Neither could I, Nathan. Neither could I. Italy Gray has the rock to start the second quarter for Williams Baptist. Powers pulls up for another long 3. This one just off the mark. Crawford fighting for a rebound, couldn't get it. And now a 3 is good. Knocked down by Shea Holland for the Eagles. The 3s continue to fall for Williams Baptist here in the first half. 4-point ball game. Here's Jade Vavra of NPC. Vavra has time. A wide open 3 off the back of the rim. Moody with a big board.
What a big board.
Going up down low. She's actually going to travel and knock it over. She got tied up with Grace Crawford down low. 21-17 Eagles with 9:12 to play. Nighthawks were able to tie it late in the first, but haven't been able to take the lead yet in this one. Here's a long 3 by Italy Gray, and that one is good. And the Nighthawks are quickly down by 7 after being down by just 1 to start the second quarter.
Big time 3-point shooting for Williams Baptist.
Keener to the hole, turns in traffic, no. A tough miss for Keener.
5 rebounds for Harley Thomason.
Knocked away by Honey. A steal for Amani. Into the front court, Honey dishes it off to Moody, lays it up and in for 2.
Nice assist there from former teammates of Hot Springs High.
Oh yeah, the chemistry is evident, it's palpable, and it's really fun to watch. 8:20 remaining in the first half here in Hot Springs. A 5-point lead for the visiting Eagles of Williams Baptist University. Gray guarded by Honey. Stutter step from the free throw line. Honey has the board. quickly into the front court is Amani Honey. Honey looks to take it all the way home. No. Gets her own board. We've got a foul.
Honey's so good at that. When she misses, she just stays around and is able to keep the ball alive. I don't know how many offensive rebounds she has this year.
Nathan, that's going to be the third foul on Harley Thomason in today's game. Williams Baptist will rotate some players before Amani Honey shoots two. With 7:58 remaining in the first half. Honey shoots two from the charity stripe. First free throw is good. It brings the Nighthawks to 20. 7:58 remaining in the first half. Second free throw good. Honey will make them both. A one-possession ball game once again, 24-21. Eagles by 3. Nighthawks trying to keep the Eagles from within the perimeter. A floater down low. Italy Gray again, Nathan. She has been remarkable so far tonight.
She's got it. 10 points now for the Eagles.
26-21 Eagles. 7:24 to play in the second quarter. Vavra wide open for three.
Ooh.
Off the mark, can't get it. They're just not falling for Vavra today. 7:13 to play here in the first half. Gray driving and swatted away. Moody with the rebound. Here comes Honey. Here come the National Park Nighthawk women. Honey needs help. Here's Moody. Nia Moody from the free throw line. A floater too short.
A lot of missed shots for the Nighthawks here.
Yeah, the shooting is tough tonight. As Honey comes away with the steal. Goes right back to Williams. Gray down low is Thomason. Won't get it. Grace Crawford with an air ball rebound. Honey from the free throw line. A floater won't go. The rim has not been friendly here in the Kettle tonight. 6:22 to play in the first half. Devin Pollard with the rock at the top of the key. Pollard kicked out to Powers. Here's Gray. Long three. In and out, no good. Vavra has the rebound. Vavra stays with it. 6:05 to play. We've got a timeout on the floor, National Park College. Coach Moody wants a moment with his women. We'll take it with him. 6:03 to play. The Eagles lead the Nighthawks 26-21. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back in action here in the Kettle. A couple of substitutions during the break. Kendall Hardy and Katie Walthall will check in for the Nighthawks. Grace Crawford comes out with a tray right out of the timeout, and that was a big bucket to pull the Nighthawks within two, Nathan.
Yeah, they've really just kind of barely missing these three-pointers. You know they're going to start falling. Katie Walthall, one of my favorite players on this team. She's kind of always in the right place.
There's a floater by Italy Gray. It's going to extend the lead for Williams Baptist. It's back to a 4-point ball game, 28-24. 5:20 remaining in the first half. Amani Honey finds Crawford. Inside is Logan Keener. Ball's knocked away. Hardy comes up with the rock. Crawford pressured. Needs help. There's Walthall. Walthall. Down on the wing is Hardy. 5 on the shot clock. Keener to Honey, and that's a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Eagles, just stifling National Park College there. Substitution checking back in will be Nia Moody in for Logan Keener. On the floor is Crawford, Honey, Hardy, Moody, and Walthall for NPC.
A lot of height in there for the National Park.
4:48 to play in the second quarter. 28-24 Williams Baptist. Brooklyn Dooley guarded by Nia Moody. Dooley feeds off to Italy Gray. Gray drives to the hole, swatted away by Honey and Hardy. Here come the Nighthawk women.
Hardy bringing it up like a point guard.
Inside, Hardy in traffic, too hard, trying to get the rebound. Be out of bounds on NPC. Williams Baptist will have the basketball. 4:18 to play here in the first half. Here come the Eagles. Devin Pollard and Brooklyn Dooley will help bring it up the floor. Dooley across the timeline with 4:11 to play. Dooley guarded by Moody. They'll wheel it around. We've got an offensive foul. Dooley is charged with the foul. National Park basketball, 4:04 to play in the first half. Walthall to Honey. Long three by Moody. Off the mark, won't go. So Devin Pollard has a rebound for the Eagles, and they're going to try to catch the Nighthawks sleeping defensively here. Dooley to Pollard on the move. And that one swatted away by Moody. What a block. Here come the Nighthawks, 3:33 to play. Honey drives in, down low, it's good. Excellent execution by National Park's Imani Honey. 3:18 remaining, it's a 2-point ball game. Thomason at the top of the key. Fed over to Pollard. Pollard trying to stutter step past Honey. She's fouled. Reach-in foul is on Kendall Hardy. First free throw is good. One more coming for Williams Baptist, Devin Pollard. She'll miss the second one. Sky high for the rebound is Dooley. She's out of bounds. (29-26). Williams Baptist leads by 3. They've led for the majority of the ball game. National Park looking to break that now. 2:56 to play. Here's Imani Honey. On the inside, Kendall Hardy. She's triple teamed. Down low, a floater.
There she is, Katie.
Katie Walthall with a big bucket, Nathan. And game by game, she continues to gain more confidence from Coach Marvin Moody, and it shows, Nathan. Italy Gray down low, the answer back for 2. Coming up during the Arvest Bank halftime report, we'll talk to our featured Nighthawk player of today's game, Miss Bree Barger. A great interview with number 21. You don't want to miss it. Here's Grace Crawford to the hole. Too hard, won't go. It's picked up by the Eagles coming the other way. 2:11 to play. Here's Gray. Nighthawks backstepping as the rebound is controlled by Imani Honey. Back and forth we go, cross the way. Moody is rejected. Hardy sinks it in for 2.
Good job by Hardy there to back up.
Yeah, Kendall
Moody.
Hardy like Supergirl right there. Cuts the lead to 1. 31-30, the shot's off the mark. There's Hardy with a rebound. 1:40 to play. Honey stays with the rock. Needs help. There's Crawford. Long bucket from Walthall. Off the mark, no good. 1:26 to play. Here comes Dooley and the Eagles. Italy Gray driving,
Cut her off the baseline.
Long two, won't go. Fighting for the rebound, Dooley's gonna put it up. Can't get it, they're still fighting for the rebound. Dooley has it. 1:07 to play. Gray drives, a shot in traffic is good. 33-30, under a minute to play.
Gray with 11 points in the second quarter, 16 overall.
Honey directing traffic at the top of the key for NPC. It's knocked away. Thomason comes up with it. We've got a timeout on the floor. Williams Baptist calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. 33-30, the Eagles lead. 42.4 seconds left in the first half. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Allen Tillery Auto Group in Hot Springs. With Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. 42.4 seconds remaining in the first half of action. It's a three-point ball game. Each team trading blow for blow since the opening tip-off. And here come the Eagles. They cannot hold for the final shot of the first half. Pollard driving. Can't get anything going. Here's Dooley.
Ooh, a lot of battling over there with.
And it's going to be out of bounds back to National Park College.
Chance to tie this up right at the half if they can hit a three-pointer.
Shot clock is off for this possession for NPC. Here's Jade Vavra. To Walthall on the wing. Wings it away to Nia Moody. 12 seconds left. Inside is Logan Keener. She's fouled. Push foul on the floor. Be charged to number 4, Brooklyn Dooley. National Park will inbound.
Oh, they got it on. They gave it to.
I think they mean Dooley.
Yeah, I think they meant. There's no 24. You're good.
Okay, so getting the official word here from the officials, it'll be number 4, Brooklyn Dooley with the personal foul. 10.9 seconds left. Honey out deep to Moody. Here come the Hawks. Keener loses the rock, and there's a foul on the reach-in. That'll be another one on Dooley.
Wow.
So back-to-backs really quickly on Brooklyn Dooley. That'll be 2 on Dooley.
Tough call on Dooley. I think she had a clean steal there.
Clock stopped at 7.3 seconds left. Here's Moody for the tie. Off the mark, no good. Keener, the board, the putback, no. 1 second left. And that's how the first half will come to a close here in the Kettle. What a game it's been. 33-30, the Williams Baptist Eagles lead as we go to the halftime break. Coming up, it's the Arvest Bank halftime report with our featured Nighthawk player, Brianna Barger. Nathan Looper has your first half stats coming up next. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. National Park Nighthawks basketball is on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Our featured Nighthawk player for today's game, Miss Bree Barger. Bree, first of all, welcome back to Nighthawk Nation, one of the super sophomores for this year's group. And I've got to know, after a great first year with the team last year, what was it that drove you to make sure that you were back for year number 2?
I wanted to come back because I built relationships with my teammates and the coaching staff, and I really enjoyed the atmosphere.
Yeah, and of course, we can tell that you're a big fan of Nighthawk athletics. We see you at the baseball games, the softball games. It's not just basketball. It goes beyond that, and the camaraderie that you have with all the student athletes, not just the ones on your team. So, I know that it's been kind of a struggle for you this year as well, dealing with a few injury woes, and I know that's been the story. Anybody that knows you knows that you have dealt with injuries for, the most recent part of your basketball career, dating back to West Fork in high school, and then certainly here on the college level. But, kind of give everybody a status update. We're seeing you a lot more on the floor, which is good news, but tell us a little bit more about how your story has played out this year.
I surprisingly got injured again at the beginning of the season, and I didn't know when I was going to be able to come back, but I finally made it back in January. It took too long, in my opinion, but I made it back in January, and I've been playing and working my minutes in and trying to help the team.
It's always a really good moment, no matter what point in the game it is. When Barger hits the floor, we notice, and the fans notice as well when number 21 hits the floor. And on the road at Cossatot, a great game. You guys were up late, and you get in and you get your first points of the season. And I know that has to be a tremendous weight off of your shoulders to get on the board. But we all enjoyed the hell out of that bucket. But what was it like for you?
I wanted to act like I'd been there before, so I didn't really celebrate at first. But then when that timeout was called and my coach was yelling my name, everybody was freaking out, I finally wanted to celebrate with my team.
Yeah, absolutely. A great moment for you and your team. So on the road this past weekend, kind of a little bit of struggles, dropping a close one at ASU Mid-South. I know that's one that you guys wish that you could get back. But, what is the mindset of this team as we return home to the Kettle and maybe trying to drive going back and getting a win today?
We're going to get out there and we're going to give it our best and play the whole time and not give second chance shots on defense and just work the offense.
Bree, of course, we talked about your story, the way that you've rose through adversity throughout the years. Quite the inspiration. There are many student athletes out there, many high school athletes out there going through the same things that you have went through and wondering, is there light at the end of the tunnel? What advice might you give to an athlete out there watching this right now, going through some really tough injury situations and wondering if they'll ever have a chance to play basketball again?
I think that you just need to keep working and do your PT. Always do your PT because that's all that's going to help you. And if you get hurt again, then you just get right back up and start doing it again.
Bree, congratulations on the honor. Welcome back officially to Nighthawk Nation. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
My family back in Fayetteville.
She's Bree Barger of the National Park Nighthawk women. More on today's game coming up next. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Today's broadcast brought to you by Arvest Bank in Hot Springs with Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. This is Nighthawk women's basketball on XZero Sports. Coming up the third quarter, where the Eagles lead the Nighthawks 33-30. It was a back and forth, blow for blow, punch for punch game between the Eagles and Nighthawks. Nathan, a 3-point game at the break. Who helped get it done for the Nighthawks in the first two quarters?
The Hot Springs girls are doing it again. Amani Honey with 8 points, 4 boards. Nia Moody with 10 points, 3 boards. Kendall Hardy has 2. Crawford with 6, and Walthoff with 2 to round out the scoring for the Nighthawks. Keener also with 2, I'm sorry.
Just underway here in the third quarter. National Park looking to get back at the Eagles here, and they'll do it with a 3 from Vavra, but it won't go. Crawford, the putback, trying to draw a foul, trying again. This time she gets it. Grace Crawford's headed to the charity stripe, shooting 2.
That's Crawford's 5th rebound.
Fouls on number 32, Shay Holland of WBU.
So 3 Eagles now with 3 fouls.
That's going to be a factor coming into the late stages of this ball game as Grace Crawford makes the first free throw, cutting the lead to 2. Crawford goes 2 for 2. Had the opportunity to talk to Grace Crawford's father before the start of today's game, a very avid Nighthawk fan, very supportive of his two-sport daughter, Grace. Says he's a real big fan of the broadcast, Nathan.
I love Mr. Crawford. I helped Grace get into classes, and he was always on top of things.
33-32, 9:27 to play in the third here in the Kettle in Hot Springs. Great night for basketball, kind of rainy here in the Spa City. Bounce pass inside has Thomason down low for 2. Every time the Nighthawks get close, Nathan, the Eagles have just another foot ahead of them. Lead back to 3. It's 35-32. Inside, Logan Keener. Keener kicked out to Nia Moody. Crawford for the tie. Off the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Mara Thomason. Here come the Eagles. 8:45 to play in the third. Down on the wing is Pollard. Back up top is Powers for 3. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. Honey has the rebound on the run. Here come the Nighthawk women. Honey, coast to coast. It's off the rim, no good. She'll fight and get her own board, but the putback is too hard.
Just not falling tonight.
Back and forth we go here in the Kettle. Italy Gray back on the wing, double teamed. Back up top. Powers inside. Thomason turns and fires. It won't go. And it will be National Park basketball coming the other way. Katie Walthall's back on the floor for NPC. As Keener will take a seat. Jade Vavra coming up the floor for the Nighthawk women. Vavra, bounce pass inside is
good.
Stays with National Park. On the wing, Walthall.
There she is.
For 2. What a bucket by Katie.
Katie with the quick trigger.
Katie getting a lot of minutes in this action tonight. 35-34, Eagles by 1. 7:38 to play in the third quarter. Long 3 from Gray is good.
Gray with 19 for the Eagles.
She has half of their team's total, Nathan. It's impressive. 7:20 remaining. Walthall.
Good pass there from Walthall.
Inside
yes.
is Crawford.
Oh,
no.
my goodness.
Moody comes up with the rock for NPC. Inside, Walthall can't reel it in. It's picked up by Thomason. Mara Thomason coming the other way. Over to Harley Thomason. And it's taken away by Vavra. There's a blocking foul. That one's going to be against Devin Pollard, Nathan. Vavra with a big steal there.
Vavra's got 3 steals tonight.
It's been huge in keeping the Nighthawks in this game. Here's the inbounds to Nia Moody, and here we go.
Sense a little frustration on that defense for the Nighthawks. They were starting to play a little tougher.
Long three by Moody. Off the back of the rim, no good. Fighting for a board is Grace Crawford, getting her hands in on there. Walthal's in on it, and it's a jump ball. It's going to be Williams Baptist basketball with 6:42 to play in the third. In the front court of the Eagles, Powers trades off with Harley Thomason. Here's Italy Gray. Gray, a long three, won't get it. Rebound picked up by Imani Honey. Honey charges her way into the front court, looking to take it all the way home. Feeds Moody. Moody knocks it in for two. 2-point ball game, 6:12 to play. Gray stays with the basketball at the point. Dooley and Powers get it inside to Mara Thomason. Thomason in traffic, won't go. And Dooley's going to put it in for two. Impressive. The Eagles are the first of 40 in what feels like a foot race with two teams that just don't run out of gas.
I'm really impressed with this Eagles team. From the first time we saw them, they came to play tonight.
Yeah, if you remember, this was a 20-point win for the Nighthawk women back in November. And boy, how the Eagles have improved.
Nighthawks have not had a tie or the lead this whole game since zero.
Grace Crawford had the last bucket for NPC, cut it to 40-38. 5:23 to play. Dooley drives against Walthall. And now here's Gray.
Push off there.
Wide open three. She's going to drain it. A 5-point lead for the visitors. Moody to Vavra. Nia Moody drives on in.
Oh, my goodness.
In and out, no good. Moody's going to get the board.
Down.
Vavra for three. Yes!
Finally.
And nobody's saying finally louder than Jade Vavra there.
Oh.
Moody goes down. And there's a long three. Honey's going to come away with the board. Here come the Nighthawks.
Looking for the first lead.
4:35 to play. A Honey to the hole. She's fouled. Count the bucket. We're tied. 43 apiece.
That's the first foul on Kelsey Powers.
Katie Walthall's going to take a break for Summer Godwin, who checks in for NPC. National Park College with a chance at its first lead today. And Imani Honey will get them there. 4:34 to play in the third. And NPC has its first lead.
Let's see how these Nighthawks play with the lead now.
Dooley on the wing, guarded by Vavra and Godwin. Cross-court pass. 10 on the shot clock. Dooley is denied. She's fouled. Grace Crawford on the personal. And that'll send Williams Baptist to the free throw line, shooting two. Brooklyn Dooley is at the line with a chance to tie and take the lead. First free throw is good to tie the game.
Eagles have only shot. This will be their fourth free throw.
And Williams Baptist will take the lead right back, 45-44. Oh, miscommunication. An errant pass is going to give it back to Williams Baptist.
Good effort from Jade to try to save that.
She's been running and gunning all night, Nathan. Going for steals, loose balls, rebounds. Vavra putting all of her effort on the table to try to get a win for her team. Moody providing the pressure up top. Here's a long three. Powers.
Wow.
Doing what Powers does. Another big three.
That's all she's hit so far tonight. 4 3-pointers.
3:37 to play. It's a 4-point lead for the Eagles. Vavra for three. A hand in the face. No. Rebound, Powers. Dooley has the rock into the front court. Bounce pass down low. Italy Grays. Denied. Blocked by Moody. It stays with the Eagles. Powers for three. Off the mark. No good. Imani Honey with the rebound. There's a foul. Foul is on number 30, Mara Thomason of Williams Baptist.
Her second.
Katie Walthall's back in the game, Nathan. With 3:12 remaining in the third. A 4-point lead for Williams Baptist. Inbounding will be Grace Crawford to Imani Honey for NPC. Across the way is Moody. Cross court to Vavra. Thought about a three. He's going to drive inside. Moody fires for three. Won't get it. Kelsey Powers on the rebound. Here come the Eagles. 2:52 to play.
Nighthawks could be in trouble here.
Gray off the rim, no good. Rebound, Grace Crawford.
Crawford with 7 rebounds. Tied with Honey for the team lead.
Nia Moody driving past Dooley. Puts a shot up in traffic. A charge foul. Souvenir for Aaron Brewer over on the baseline. Thank you for all you do. Logan Keener is going to check in for Grace Crawford. With 2:33 remaining in the third, here come the Eagles, leading 48-44. Brooklyn Dooley sizes up the NPC defense. Here's Harley Thomason. Nothing going. The shot clock at 8. Gray has it knocked away. Stays with it. 5 on the clock. A long three by Dooley, but she traveled. That'll kick it back over to National Park College. Substitution checking in as Devin Pollard will come in to replace Kelsey Powers. So the hot-handed three-point shooter is off the floor, at least momentarily, for the Lady Eagles. 2 minutes remain in the third. Walthall.
Oh, look at Walthall for firing it up.
Almost got it, too. Eagles coming the other way. Here's Dooley. Dooley driving behind the back, puts a shot up in traffic. Moody. All Moody on the defense there. Down in the corner is Vavra for three. Almost. Moody's in the right place at the right time to lay it in for 2. We've got a timeout on the floor. Williams Baptist wants a moment. We'll take it with them. 1:27 remaining in the third quarter. It's a 2-point ball game here in the Kettle. National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZerosports.com. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Allen Tillery Auto Group in Hot Springs. With Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. 48-46, Williams Baptist with the lead, with 1:22 and counting here in the third quarter. What a back-and-forth battle it's been really since the opening tip-off, Nathan.
Yeah, these two teams are really grinding tonight, and it's going to be this way all the way to the end, the way it looks.
There's a long jumper off the mark. Walthall has a rebound for NPC. Here come the Nighthawks. Honey across the timeline. Cross-court pass to Moody. In traffic,
you go.
We're tied. Crowd really getting into it here in the Kettle tonight, Nathan. All tied up at 48. On the inside is Trotter. She's going to lose it out of bounds. A souvenir for a Nighthawk cheerleader.
Good defense there by Walthall. Actually, that's Barbara. Oh, they overturned the call.
It'll stay with Williams Baptist. 46.5 seconds left in the third. Harley Thomason to inbound. Needs help. Finds Italy Gray. Here's the jumper. In and out, no good. Vavra has a clean rebound. Here come the Nighthawks. 38 seconds left in the third. Moody. Down low is Walthall.
Honey down on the post.
Honey to Favre. Wide open for three.
Yes!
The Nighthawks lead 51-48. Favre finally hitting those threes.
They're going to hold for the last shot. Nighthawks need to play good defense here. No fouls.
5 seconds left. Here come the Eagles. Italy Gray driving with 1 second left. The shot off, not in time.
Great defense there by Honey.
That's the end of the third quarter here from the Kettle at National Park College. The fans are on their feet. What a game. We're back after this for the final act. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Start of the fourth quarter here from National Park College where the Nighthawks lead 51-48. I'm Mark Oliver, joined by Nathan Looper. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by First Security Bank in Hot Springs. Nighthawks found a way in the third quarter, Nathan, a big third quarter for the team, and able to cut that deficit and get on top, but by all means, 3 points is not a comfortable lead in this contest.
No, not at all. The defense, though, really stepped up, and let's see if they can continue that.
There's Nia Moody firing for three, off the mark, no good. Eagles come up with the rock, coming the other way. 9:43 to play in regulation here at the Kettle.
Wow.
Count the bucket. There's a foul. Italy Gray knocks it in for two. Foul is on Jade Favre of NPC.
Favre got kind of caught in between, out of position there.
Great crowd on hand here in the Kettle. A rainy Monday night in Hot Springs. Ready to see both of National Park's teams go to battle. As Italy Gray will tie the game on the free throw. Substitution checking in. Grace Crawford in for NPC. Nia Moody's going to check out. It'll be Crawford, Favre, Honey, Keener, and Walthall on the floor for the Nighthawks. Anybody's ball game. 9:37 to play here in the fourth. Crawford posts up for three.
Oh, yes. Twice she's done that.
That one was fun.
Got a soft shooting touch there.
54-51, Nighthawks by three. Here's the answer by Thomason. It won't go. Out of bounds, back over to the Nighthawk women.
Walthall did a good job there screening her off of that to keep her from trying to save it.
9:18 remaining in the fourth quarter. Back and forth we go. Walthall hands off to Favre. Here comes Jade across the floor for the Nighthawks. Favre wide open for three. Sky high for three. It's good. And the biggest Nighthawk lead of the night is 6 points with 9 minutes to play.
It's raining outside, and it's starting to rain in here, Mark.
I'll take it. Down on the wing is Italy Gray. Gray up over a woman, can't get it. Holland fires, no. Crawford and Favre. Favre comes up with the rebound. Stutter step. Favre makes one miss. Headed to the basket, a charge foul. Vavra draws the offensive foul. It'll go right back to Williams Baptist with 8:32 to play. Don't forget, coming up next, the Nighthawk men right here in the Kettle taking on the Eagles of Williams Baptist. You don't have to go anywhere. Just stay right here. That game will come at the conclusion of tonight's women's game.
Blocked by Honey.
A beautiful block by Honey. And here come the Nighthawk women. Vavra to Crawford.
Oh,
Inside.
what a pass.
Logan Keener loses the Rockets out of bounds. Favorable call going in NPC's direction. It'll stay with the Nighthawk women with 7:57 to play.
Grace Crawford with a missile into Keener on that play.
Walthall on the wing. Inside is Honey. Honey's triple team. Here's Vavra. Sky high for three. Off the rim. Walthall tried to get a board. Couldn't get it. There it is. Walthall turns, fires, makes it for two.
The Silent Assassin. That's her new nickname.
I like it. Nathan, this is probably one of Katie Walthall's best games in a Nighthawk uniform.
Blocked again by Honey.
Here comes Vavra. The Nighthawks are fired up with an 8-point lead here in the fourth. Crawford turns, draws the foul.
That's 4 on Holland if she gets the credit for it.
Momentum, momentum, momentum. And the Nighthawks have all of it.
They call that on Powers? No, that.
Shea Holland, I believe, on the foul. As Holland will come out for Mara Thomason. 7:23 remaining in the ballgame. At the line is Grace Crawford. First one is good to bring the Nighthawks to 60. Second free throw good for Crawford. It's a 10-point lead.
What a fourth quarter here for National Park College ladies.
This one's going to come down to whoever has the most gas left in the tank, Nathan. 7:11 to play in the ball game. Powers is on the floor for the Eagles as Gray misses a jumper. Keener has the rebound, and here comes Imani Honey. 6:57 to play. Honey driving past Gray, kicked out Walthall. A long bucket off the mark, but Crawford is in the right place at the right time for a rebound. Keener is going to travel. Back over to WBU.
Yeah.
Timeout down on the floor, Williams Baptist. A 30-second timeout, we'll take it with him. 61-51. National Park College by 10. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Back at action here in the Kettle. He's Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. I'd like to thank you for tuning into today's game on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. A 10-point lead for the Nighthawk women helps break the stalemate of what has been this game, a back-and-forth brawl between two really good teams.
Yeah, it's been making me nervous, Mark.
Nighthawks with the momentum, 6:33 to play in the fourth quarter. Italy Gray rounds past the defense
Good
and
play.
finishes for two. Here come the Nighthawk women.
27 for Gray.
Crawford fires a long three. In and out, no good. Gets her own board. Crawford is swarmed, needs a little bit of help. Here's Logan Keener. Turnaround jumper from the free throw line. Miss mid-range, Logan Keener. We need nicknames for all of them. 63-53. Nighthawks by 10 with 5:48 to play. A travel is the call, and the bucket won't count.
I say we call Keener the mid-range missile.
I like that too. I like that too. Write it down. Gotta write it down, taking my notes. Here comes Imani Honey.
Good pass down to Mania Moody.
Wow.
And she's got the touch.
Knocking it in for two. Nia Moody down low in traffic.
It's 4 assists from Honey to Moody tonight.
5:25 to play in the ball game. The Nighthawks out by a 12-point lead. Gray finds a way to the hole but can't knock it down. Moody saves it for the Nighthawks. Here comes Honey. There's a mismatch into the front court, Nathan. Honey to the hole, can't get it. Gets her own board. The putback, too hard. Crawford has the rebound. We've got a foul. Things are getting physical out there on the floor. That's a foul on Harley Thomason.
Mark, that is a double-double for Crawford. She's got 10 points, 10 rebounds. Actually, she's got more than 10 points. She's got 15 points.
Thomason comes out with 4 fouls. Honey will inbound for NPC with 5:03 to play. Moody on the inbound. It's good.
What a play drawn up there on the inbounds.
The lead is 14, 67-53. Down low, Gray's shot won't fall. Thomason with the putback. It's good. Nighthawks with the basketball. 4:36 to play. Crawford and Moody trading the rock. Nia Moody to the hole. Jump shot won't go. And there's a foul. They're going to get Walthall on that one. It'll be Brooklyn Dooley and the Williams Baptist Eagles with the basketball. 4:22 to play. Lead is 12 for the home team, who posts up ready to go in the zone. Moody follows Dooley. Can't get it. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Williams Baptist. Coming back into the game for NPC is Jade Vavra as Katie Walthall takes a seat. Coach Moody really happy with 24's effort this game. 6 points for Katie Walthall in today's action. Here's a long three. Air ball, no good. Picked up by Shea Holland on the rebound. Holland to Gray, and the shot clock expires. And it'll be a turnover to NPC. Here come the Hawks. Jade Vavra, Grace Crawford on the near side of the court. Moody for three. Yes!
Oh.
The Nighthawks are finding everything that they couldn't find in the first half, Nathan.
Yeah, they turned the heat up for sure, and the shots are starting to fall.
Pollard to the hole, draws the foul. She'll head to the line shooting two. Foul is on number 14, Nia Moody.
That's 3 on Moody. First person in foul trouble for the Nighthawks.
First free throw for Pollard is good. Second free throw, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Moody has it for National Park College. Into the front court, Jade Vavra. Vavra to Moody, driving in, pulling up, and knocking it in for two.
Moody's had a big second half.
It's 72-56, 3:05 remaining. Holland at the point. Hand off to Italy Gray. Long three on its way, no good. Rebound and a jump ball. It'll go to Williams Baptist. Pollard to inbound. Gets it out to Powers, and there's a collision. And it's going to be National Park basketball.
Jade Vavra.
And I can take a look at her. I've got a really, really good angle on her here right now, Nathan, and she is worn out. She has put forth 110% effort tonight. She's left nothing on the floor.
The scrappiest player on the floor for sure for the National Park.
2:48 to play. Here's Vavra right here, trading off with Moody. Vavra dancing in the paint, back to Nia Moody. Moody up over 2 Eagles, gets her own board, and the ball is loose on the floor. It'll be National Park basketball. Checking in is Brooklyn Dooley for the Eagles. Honey inside, has Vavra, posts up, pulls up, long 3, too hard.
Ooh.
Dooley on the rebound, here come the Eagles. Dooley splits the defenders. Has a over-the-back pass, no one was there. 2:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here come the Nighthawks. Vavra got a little bit twisted. 2:10 to play. Crawford on the wing. She'll take the shot for 3. It's good.
Oh, Grace.
Great effort out of Grace Crawford tonight. Pollard
travel there.
drives, kicks out. Now a long 3 coming down from Powers. Hey, she's done it again.
Powers is 5 of 5 from 3-point.
Final score won't show it, but she has had quite the game tonight. 1:42 to play. Vavra trades off with Nia Moody at the point. Here's Grace Crawford. Crawford inside feeds Keener. Crawford for 3 again, and she does it again. It's a 19-point lead for the home team.
What a fourth quarter.
Pollard, sky high, won't get it. Grace Crawford with the rebound. Here come the Nighthawk women. 78-59, 1:14 to play. Timeout on the floor. Coach Marvin Moody wants it some time with his women. We'll take it with him. With 1:14 remaining, it's 78-59. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back in action here in the Kettle with Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. Bree Barger is on the floor for National Park College coming out of the timeout. Barger fires for 3. Off the rim, no good, as Grace Crawford comes up with the rebound here. 60 seconds remaining in tonight's action. Barger.
They're trying to get Barger some points.
We've got a lane violation, I believe is the call.
They really want to get Bree Barger on the scoreboard tonight.
What a great story, of course. We talked to her during the Arvest Bank halftime report. Barger is a very inspirational young woman who's endured countless injuries throughout her high school and college basketball careers, but continues fighting as a National Park Nighthawk and hopes to send a message to student athletes far and wide saying, hey, there is light at the end of your tunnel. You just got to stick with it. She says, do your PT and keep working, and you'll get back out there to play the game that you love. We've got a whistle down on the floor with 35.4 seconds left.
That's her. That's going to be it for
Brooklyn
No,
Dooley.
that's number 4. I'm sorry.
Brooklyn Dooley will have number 4.
Tell you what, the Eagles have done a good job of not fouling out today with the foul trouble they've been in.
Yeah, you're right, Nathan. We've got a whistle here. Clock stopped at 29.1, and the shot clock will turn off for the final time in this game. Italy Gray has the ball across the timeline. Here come the Eagles. Gray to the hole. No. Gets her own rebound to put back. Trying to draw a foul. Yes.
Oh, they're going to get her.
Oh, she went down hard, Nathan.
Moody left the floor. Honey left the floor, I mean.
Gray is hurt. She's slow to get up. We're going to see if she can shoot her free throws or not.
Might have caught one in the eye. And like Desmond did earlier this weekend. Got a finger to the eye and was out for about 10 minutes.
And that's not the first time that's happened to him either.
No, Desmond, he gets in there and he gets scrappy and seems to get clawed in the face a lot.
Yeah, he does. He's like a walking bullseye. So Gray's going to shoot 2 with 19.9 remaining. First free throw is good. One more opportunity coming for Gray. Free throw is good.
31 points.
What an effort
Italy
tonight.
Gray.
What a game for Gray. And she'll take a seat for the final time tonight. 78-63, here come the Hawks. And Barger was not ready for the pass. Miscommunication, and they're just going to laugh it off. 15 seconds left as this is going to go back to Williams Baptist for what may be the final possession of tonight's game. 7 seconds left. Dooley turns in traffic from the free throw line. Fires for 2. It's good. And the Nighthawks will bring it in and hold it. That'll be your final score of tonight's game. The Nighthawks come away with just a knockdown, drag 'em out, back-to-back brawl. And come out with a big fourth quarter to take the 13-point win, 78-65. And somehow, I got a basketball.
All right.
We'll take a break. We'll be back after this to wrap things up for the Nighthawk women. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. final score tonight here in the Kettle. National Park College defeats Williams Baptist University 78-65. A 27-point fourth quarter for National Park College fuels the Nighthawks to the win. Nathan, I'm out of breath. I don't even know how I'm supposed to do a men's game after that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is just a big-time fourth quarter, second half, but mainly that fourth quarter, they really turned the jets up, put the gas on, and pedal to the metal. Big-time game from Grace Crawford, 21 points, 12 rebounds, huge double-double. She hit 3 threes in that fourth quarter, hit all of her free throws, 4 of 4. Just a solid game from Grace. Nia Moody finished with 25, another big second half of the game. And Amani Honey also in double figures. She had 11 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. And to finish out the scoring for the Nighthawks, Logan Keener finished with 4. Kendall Hardy had 2. Jade Vavra with 9 big threes in the third and fourth quarter. And Katie Walthall, the silent assassin, with 6. Big-time win for the ladies and getting back on the winning streak because they've got another big game coming up this Saturday, Mark.
Yeah, it's a very big game indeed, Nathan. A great win for this program, fighting so hard. You know, I had a chance to talk with a couple of these players this morning. I was here this morning at the gym doing some broadcast work, and walking in very early is both Jade Vavra and Brianna Barger coming in, and they're working on getting their shots going. They're ready to go. They said, we got to get focused. We just want to be in the gym, get our minds right, and it really showed today in the effort that we saw out of this Nighthawk women's team.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch this team. You know, they've kind of had, you know, some down games and stuff, but you can see the talents there, and I can see this team really competing for the division championship once we get to the tournament.
Nighthawk women are in action next this Thursday on the road at Arkansas Baptist College in Little Rock. They'll tip off at 5 o'clock. But your final score here tonight, 78-65, the Nighthawk women with the win. We'll take a quick break. Nighthawk men's basketball is coming up next. Don't go anywhere. You stick right here. You're going to catch that game between the Nighthawks and the Eagles coming up next. He's Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at xzerosports.com.
mercy for three.
Oh! Yes! You gotta be kidding me!
DJ Martin, the dunk master! Tolliver on the run, got DJ Martin, one-on-one to Woodall. Woodall lays it up, puts it in. Yes! Count the bucket, Terry Carney Jr.
What?
Duke to his former high school teammate Dayton Wishon. Wishon, down low.
Oh my God! Oh, are you kidding me?
Live from Oaklawn Foundation Gymnasium in the Kettle on the campus of National Park College in Hot Springs, this is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Good evening and thank you for joining us for this edition of Nighthawk Athletics. Alongside Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Arvest Bank, Allen Tillery Auto Group, and First Security Bank in Hot Springs. And tonight, the National Park Nighthawks return home. They take on the Eagles of Williams Baptist University. The Nighthawks, after falling on the road to ASU Mid-South on Saturday, look to come home and get back in the win column tonight, Nathan.
Yeah, this is, like I said, another game to try to get back on track before they head to Arkansas Baptist this Thursday and then back into conference play on Saturday right here at home in the Kettle. So really starting to get down to crunch time to try to get a seeding, the good seeding in the tournament. It's going to be between four teams, and you definitely would like to not play the number one team in the conference. So playing for that third or second spot is crucial for this team not to finish last in the conference.
Taking a look at the National Park Nighthawk men, 11-8 on the season. They average 98.5 points per game, shooting 54% from the floor, 34% from three-point range, and 72% from the free throw line. NPC averages 43.5 rebounds per game and 13.9 assists per game, and they have a whole slew of stats in the national rankings. They are third in the country in rebound margin per game, and they're looking to add to that here, looking to get back, a tough loss on the road to ASU Mid-South. They really wanted to get that one, and this is a team that's really been struggling to get wins against those top-tier teams in NJCAA Division II play. And they're going to look to get a big win, a confidence booster. Of course, starting a big week for basketball here on a rainy Monday night in Hot Springs. They'll go to Little Rock on Thursday to take on the Buffaloes. And then Saturday, they'll play host to the Pioneers of North Arkansas College right here in the Kettle. But first, getting down to business tonight, taking on the Eagles of Williams Baptist. We'll take a break. And when we come back, it'll be time for starting lineups and the opening tip of tonight's game. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Tonight's National Park men's basketball game is brought to you by Arvest Bank in Hot Springs. Thank you for your support of National Park Nighthawks this season. I'm Mark Oliver with Nathan Looper. I'd like to thank you for tuning into tonight's National Park men's broadcast. Got a lot of fans on the broadcast already. Some of the fan clubs are in the house tonight as we get set for basketball between the Eagles and the National Park Nighthawks. So, Nathan, this is not the first time that these two teams have faced off this season. Back on November 22nd on the road at WBU, it was the Nighthawks coming away with a 106-93 win.
Yeah, this team, last year, from what I recall, I don't have a photographic memory, we did pretty well against them, but that was a pretty close game, 106-93, so they'll be looking for revenge here, and it's going to be a tough match for the Nighthawks to pull away a win here at the Kettle.
Been a big day for athletics here at National Park College. A baseball doubleheader with the Nighthawk baseball team coming away with a 1-1 split with Henderson State University. The Nighthawk women's basketball team coming away with a big pull-away win with a huge fourth quarter to defeat Williams Baptist University. And now the Nighthawk men looking to make it 3 out of 4 overall for National Park College today. It's been a very busy day for your broadcast team here today.
Yeah, this would be a pretty nice end to the day, 3 straight wins for this Nighthawk athletic program. And I know Coach Hudnall's excited about the future of baseball, softball, both basketball teams, and cross country's coming up right around the corner, Mark.
Had a chance to talk to Coach Hudnall during the day, had a chance to kind of recap after the tough loss on the road at ASU Mid-South, and he just flat out said that some of his guys just didn't come prepared for that game. He felt like ASU Mid-South was a very beatable team. They were without their leading scorer due to illness for that contest, and all the cards seemed to be on the table. National Park just couldn't get them in the right order to get the win. As we take a look at the starting lineups for the Williams Baptist Eagles today, they will be led by number 4, Brett Burns, number 10, Ronnie Pease, number 12, J.J. Whitby, number 20, Matthew Woods, and number 25, Elijah Ellenberg. Starting 5 for the Nighthawk men this evening, number 2, Tyler Clardy Jr., number 13, Tyler Tolliver, number 32, Desmond McDonald, number 1, David Jaggers. And rounding out the starting 5 for the National Park Nighthawk men will be Cameron Vick, number 0.
Nice to see a couple of our returning sophomores getting starts tonight, Jaggers and McDonald. So I know Coach is going to lean heavy on their experience here.
What evolution we've seen out of this team. You look at Tyler Tolliver. He was injured to start the season. Then he started coming in off the bench late in the second half in lopsided games. And then he starts turning it on in January. Starts hitting threes. Starts gaining confidence from the coach. Here he is starting for the Nighthawks. And also starting for the Nighthawks, Desmond McDonald. For the second consecutive game, he's getting some really good minutes. The sophomore leader at midcourt for the tip. He controls the tip over to Cameron Vick, and we're underway here in the Kettle in Hot Springs. Setting things up offensively will be Cameron Vick. Vick floats one up. Jaggers fights for a rebound, but he can't get it. Coming down with it is Elijah Ellenberg. We've got a whistle and a travel. It's going right back to the home team, NPC. Jaggers will inbound the basketball. Here's Cameron Vick, and Vick's already setting up the offense. Coming inside. They'll wheel the ball around, moving it around very quickly, trying to set up David Jaggers
what a
down
pass
low.
for McDonald.
In the paint, it's good. David Jaggers starts the scoring for National Park College. 19:28 to play. Here come the boys in blue. Williams Baptist University, the Eagles. At the top of the key, Brett Burns wears number 4. Over to J.J. Whitby. Whitby down to Ellenberg, a long 3, and that'll give WBU its first lead of the ball game. 3-2 Eagles. 19 minutes to play in the first half here in the Kettle. Vick trades off with Terry Clardy Jr. Long 3 coming the other way, off the rim, no good for Tyler Tolliver.
Matthew Woods with the rebound for Williams Baptist.
Long three, Ellenberg knocks down a tray. It's a 6-2 ball game. 2 threes for the Eagles. Elijah Ellenberg starting off the scoring. He has all 6. Nighthawks trail by 4. Inside is McDonald. He's fouled. J.J. Whitby with the first personal of today's game. Looks like they're going to give it to Matthew Woods of WBU, Nathan. First foul of the game. Inside is Tolliver. Here's Cam Vick up top.
Jaggers had a big game this Saturday. Hit some big three-pointers. Perfect from the line, free throw line.
Clardy driving against the Eagles. 5 on the shot clock. Shot up over a man, can't get it. Rebound controlled by Matthew Woods. Eagles into the front court, 18:04 to play. Long three, Ellenberg. He's done it again. 9 straight points for Ellenberg. A 9-0 run here for the Eagles with 17:48 to play. Handoff Terry Clardy Jr. as they round the perimeter. Inside, Vick. Needs help. There's Clardy. Clardy, a floater off the backboard, no good. Here's Tolliver, wide open for 3. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be last touched by Tolliver. Both teams running and gunning, but 3 threes for the Eagles have been the difference so far.
Kind of like the girls' team. They started hot, and the Nighthawks started cold.
Burns hands off to Woods at the top of the key. Here's the threaded pass inside. It's good. Ronnie Pease for 2. 11 straight points for WBU. 17:03 to play. McDonald wide open for 3. Gonna get his own rebound. Goes up, no foul. Picked up by Pease. Here come the Eagles, 16:47 to play. Burns guarded by Tolliver, handoff Ellenberg. Spin move has J.J. Whitby. Go into the hole, it's good. That's 13 in a row. $16:24 to play, bounce pass inside, there's a foul. Foul's gonna be against Williams Baptist, number 25, Elijah Ellenberg. Cameron Vick to inbound at the baseline for National Park. Here's Jaggers turning at the baseline, a free opening, and that'll help stop the bleeding.
Jaggers with only 4 points for the Nighthawks so far.
National Park looking to get into its rhythm here. 16:05 to play. Woods to Pease. A long 2 is good. The lead is 11 with 15:50 to play. Tolliver on the move. Here's Clardy. Nighthawks round the perimeter, looking to drive inside. Cameron Vick off the glass for 2. Lead is 9 once again. Ellenberg into the front court.
Oh,
another 3. He's got it. You've got to be kidding me. He is on fire with 4 threes, 12 of the team's 18.
He shot that one from Hot Spring County.
Here's Terry Clardy Jr. Jaggers to Tolliver. And here's a 3 from Cameron Vick. Won't go. Clardy fights for the ball. It's out of bounds. Last touched by an Eagle.
Good hustle by Terry.
18-6, Williams Baptist on a hot run to start today's game. 14:59 remaining in the first half. Vick will inbound. Here's David Jaggers. Jaggers drives, fires, it's good.
Jaggers can do that all day against Ellenberg.
The David Jaggers fan club has a front row seat here in the Kettle, seeing their number 1 shine. 14:39 to play. Woods guarded by Jaggers here on the wing along 3. Ellenberg is fouled. He's headed to the line shooting 3. Foul is on Desmond McDonald of National Park College.
One thing you don't want to do is foul on a three-point shot.
As good as he's been, though, it may be the only way to stop him. First one's good for Ellenberg. Second free throw good. The Eagles have 20. Ellenberg finishes the three-pointer from the free throw line. 21-8. Nighthawks trailing big here early. Clardy posts up. He traveled. Substitution coming in. Here's Joe Ramey. Brett Burns pursued by Tyler Tolliver quickly into the front court. Burns, and there's a miscommunication. It's out of bounds. Last touched by a Nighthawk.
He didn't have a really good position to make that call, but I guess we'll take it.
Inside is Matthew Woods. Woods turns and hands off to J.J. Whitby. Burns to Ellenberg. Ramey's on Ellenberg. Matthew Woods driving. Needs help. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whitby. Out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk.
Good defense there by David.
Only 3 on the shot clock for this inbounds pass. Burns to inbound. Inside. Shot is blocked from behind. Joe Ramey. Here come the Nighthawks. Down on the wing is Cameron Vick. Vick stutter step to Ramey. Wide open for 3. Yes.
Hello, Joe Ramey.
There he is. The former El Dorado Wildcat pulls the Nighthawks within 10. Whitby and Woods at the point for Williams Baptist. Whitby drives in. It's knocked away, but we've got a foul. And I believe this one is on Tyler Tolliver. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. Williams Baptist wants a moment with their team. We'll take it with them. 13:27 to play in the first half. It's 21-11 Eagles. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. .27 remaining in the first half here in Hot Springs. With Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Allen Tillery Auto Group in Hot Springs. Thank you for your support of Nighthawk athletics this season. A 10-point lead for the boys in blue as Brett Burns will inbound for WBU. Inside is Pease. Here's Whitby at the top of the key. Ronnie Pease guarded by Tolliver. Ellenberg, who has been on fire for the Eagles, hands off to Whitby. 7 on the shot clock. J.J. Whitby pursued by Clardy to the hole. No, but Pease is there for the putback for 2.
Lucky break there.
Williams Baptist continues its hot start, Nathan, 23-11. Down low, David Jaggers. I don't know how he did it, but he found the space he needed to convert for 2. It's a 10-point ball game.
Jaggers have got 8 already for National Park.
Williams by 10, 12:43 to play. Inside is Burns. Burns fires for 3. Off the mark, no good, it's out of bounds. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Tolliver, Vick, Ramey, Clardy, and Jaggers. 12:29 to play in the first half. Inside, David Jaggers maintains the pass, draws a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on J.J. Whitby of Williams.
They're going to have trouble with Jaggers all night. They don't have anybody really to match up with him.
He's really coming alive, of course. He never went anywhere, Nathan.
Right.
But, you know, he just turns it on and goes to the next level, and it's so impressive. There's Jaggers now from beyond the arc. Jump pass inside as Ramey. Ramey over 2 Eagles. Won't fall. Ellenberg with the board. Here come the Eagles. 12:08 to play across the timeline. Nighthawks looking for a steal. There's a loose ball. And it should be a jump ball coming up here.
What is happening here?
No whistle. I think there's a major miscommunication with the officials here. Finally, we've got a jump ball here as they try to take control of this game. Eagles basketball with 12 minutes in the first half. Inbounding will be Pease. We're going to put the shot clock at 17 seconds and resume play here in the Kettle. Pease to bring it in. Here's Whitby. Ten on the shot clock for Williams Baptist. Whitby feeds it over to Landon Mason, who checks in recently. Here's Whitby for 3. Got it. The Eagles have doubled up the Nighthawks with 11:40 to play. Here's Ramey, down low, count the bucket. There's a foul.
I don't know how he got that one up.
5 points today for Joe Ramey. He's headed to the free throw line for the and 1. Here comes Rayon Cobb and Brady Woodall for the Nighthawk men. Coming in off the bench. A couple of sophomores adding some leadership to the floor.
Coach Hunnell, we're happy with Jaggers giving a high five on the way in, the way he's played here in the first half.
Ramey's free throw, no good. Rebound, Burns. Here come the Eagles. An 11-point lead for Williams Baptist, 11:30 to play. Down low, shot is up and in. Timothy Robinson for 2. In the corner is Ramey. Ramey on the inside, spin move to the hole, yes! What a bucket for Joe Ramey. Ramey starting to come alive. That deficit starting to shrink. Knocked
Steal.
away by Tolliver. Here comes Clardy. Down to Joe Ramey. To Tolliver. Up. And no whistle. It goes out of bounds back with National Park College. Coach Hudnall says, hey, I'm bringing David Jaggers right back into this thing. Terry Clardy Jr. will take a seat. With 10:56 to play, it's an 11-point lead for the Eagles. Out deep is Tyler Tolliver. Cobb inside has Ramey, turns and fires for 2.
Joe's starting to turn it on now. Joe and David Jaggers show tonight.
Brady Woodall providing the pressure at the point for NPC.
Brady, a great defender.
10:33 to play. Mason hands off to Ellenberg for 3. I think that's
He
the
missed
first
one.
3 he's missed tonight. Into the front court, Joe Ramey, one-on-one,
Yes.
all the way home for 2. Joe Ramey turning on the boosters here in the first half, 10:15 to play. The lead is down to 7. That one is tipped up. Burns controls it. Here's Landon Mason. We've got a whistle.
5 count.
That's a turnover.
Oh, what?
Foul is on Tyler Tolliver, excuse me. It'll be Williams Baptist basketball at the baseline. Checking in for Tolliver is going to be Cameron Vick at the point for NPC. Burns inside, down low. The shot is good. Christian Rucker for 2, and the Eagles have 30.
Had a couple of easy inbound scores for this Arkansas Baptist team. I'm sorry, Williams Baptist.
Cameron Vick drives to the hole for 2.
He gets to the basket so fast.
Fearless, Nathan. Nothing will stop him. Here's a floater for 3, won't go. And it's going to be controlled by B.J. Wilburn. From the free throw line, shot won't go. Jaggers has the board. Mismatch into the front court. Here comes Jaggers. He coughs up the rock, takes it back. There's a foul. It's going to be against Jaggers. Jaggers got a little bit handsy. And I tell you, and I've told David Jaggers this myself, Nathan, you can learn a lot by David's facial expressions on the floor, whether or not he agrees with the call.
I don't agree with the call.
His face says a lot. 9:20 to play in the first half here in the Kettle. Eagles moving the basketball. Mason down in the corner, guarded by Rayon Cobb. Up top is B.J. Wilburn. Whitby rounded out to the top of the key. 8 on the shot clock. J.J. Whitby finds space, drives in, too short, and Rayon Cobb has a rebound. Taken away, blocked, but it goes in. And that's another bucket for the Eagles. Lead is 9. Christian Rucker comes up with the basketball for Williams. 8:39 to play. Rucker drives and hands it right off. They'll move the ball around to the top of the key. Long 3 from Whitby, partially tipped. Jaggers knocks it away. It is out of bounds. It's going to be National Park Nighthawk basketball here. Coach Hudnall sharing his opinion with the officiating crew tonight. Here comes Cameron Vick. Rayon Cobb on the wing, cross court to Jaggers. Here's Brady Woodall. Turns, fires for 3. Won't get it. Rebound controlled by Timothy Robinson. 8:03 to play here in the Kettle. Rucker drives, and he's denied by Rayon Cobb. Jaggers comes up with the ball. Now it's taken away. Here comes Whitby coming the other way. A floater for 2. Won't go. Cameron Vick's got the rebound. There's a mismatch into the front court. Vick looking to take it coast to coast. He puts it up. No, but there's a foul. Foul is on number 5, Timothy Robinson. That sends the Nighthawks' best free throw shooter to the charity stripe, shooting 2.
Try to cut this back down to a 7-point game.
Vick's first free throw is good. Substitutions checking in. For the first time tonight, we'll see number 12, Kawan Kristen. Long story, short answer. Kristen's in number 12 tonight. Second free throw is good for Cameron Vick.
Maybe number 12 will bring some luck to Kwan tonight.
I'm hoping so.
He may never switch again.
Yeah, this could be history for Kristen. Ellenberg guarded heavily by Kristen. Here's Brady Woodall. Down low on the defense. That one's knocked away by Cobb. Cobb comes up with the rock.
All ball there.
7:20 to play. Cobb into the front court. Makes a man miss. Pulls up for 3. It's a little bit short. We've got a foul. I think they want to call it way back then. Foul's on 25, Ellenberg.
That's 2 on Ellenberg.
Coming in is Ronnie Pease for Williams Baptist, as Ellenberg will take a seat with 2 fouls. 32-25. Here's Cobb and Ramey. Ramey spins and goes to the hole for two. There's a foul. Count the bucket.
Ramey's going to make that spin move. He's going to have to get a trademark for that.
Foul is on Landon Mason. Joe Ramey's like a tornado down there.
Mason with 2 as well for the Eagles.
Free throw, no good. 7:07 to play. Into the front court is Whitby.
5 points, the closest it's been in a while.
Up high is number 15, Wilburn. Trades off with Ronnie Pease. Shot clock at 13 seconds. Landon Mason takes his time. Here's Pease for 3. Off the rim, no good. There's the rebound, and Kawan Kristen's going to come up with it. Cross court to Ramey. The layup, it's good. It's a one-possession ball game. After the Eagles led by double digits for a large majority of the half. Here's Mason for 3. Can't answer. Rebound, Ramey.
Ramey just says, I'm taking this game over.
Vic. Across the way, it's tipped. Coming up with it is number 2, Christian Rucker. Rucker looking to go coast to coast, swatted. And coming up with it is going to be Whitby with 6:08 to play.
Good defense not to foul there.
Pease at the top of the key with 6 minutes remaining. B.J. Wilburn.
What defense from Brady.
Whitby loses the rock. Here's Ramey, or Cobb on the loose ball. Here's Ramey for the jam. Yes!
Yeah, they want a timeout.
Timeout on the floor, Williams Baptist. It's a 1-point game.
Somebody bring Ramey back to earth.
What a comeback. 32-31, 5:42 to play. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. .42 remaining in the first half here in the Kettle in Hot Springs with Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by First Security Bank in Hot Springs. Well, the Nighthawks have stormed back in a big way here in the first half, Nathan. Joe Ramey was the cure for the sickness.
Yeah, he didn't play about the first 5 minutes, and they missed him, obviously.
Here's Landon Mason. He's fouled as he's going to go down hard. He'll head to the free throw line shooting 2 with an opportunity to pad the lead.
It's Clardy's first foul. Team's 5th.
On the floor for the Nighthawks is Clardy, Kristen, Woodall, Vic, and Ramey. Mason's first free throw is good.
Good team. Sportsmanship there from Ramey and Whitby.
Second free throw from Mason is good. A 3-point game as Mason's going to check out for Brett Burns. 5:30 remaining in the first half. What a first half it's been. Vic analyzes the Eagle defense.
A lot of motion and movement from the Nighthawks here on this possession.
Brady Woodall turns and bounce pass down low to Ramey for 3. Yes! Ramey ties the game with a tray.
20 points.
Impressive. 20 out of the team's 34. Mr. Comeback. All knotted up at 34. Less than 5 minutes to play. We've got a foul.
How's he holding him? He
Yeah,
he had his hands up.
Well, I don't know if they had the great angle on it, but Brady Woodall's going to get the foul call nonetheless.
Get next to your man. Go next to your man. Who you got?
Tough call there on Brady.
fun fact about Brady Woodall, Nathan, his parents go to pretty much every single game.
Yeah.
And not only do they sit in the stands, his dad sits in the stands with a stat book. He has a stat page for every single one of Brady Woodall's games ever.
That's awesome.
And one day, when his playing career is over, he plans to give him that book.
I tried to get fancy and lost it.
4:38 to play in the first half, all tied.
Finally with a chance to take the lead here.
There's Joe Ramey to Vic for 3. On the money. A 3-point lead for the home team, and that gets the crowd into it. 4:20 to play. Burns with the answer. No. Whitby can't tip it in, but Ramey's got the board. Ramey turns to Vic again for 3. He's got it. Cameron Vic is straight magic, Nathan.
Yeah, when he gets hot, it's scary.
The lead is 6 for the Nighthawks. Another 3 coming down Pease. There was a collision, no whistle. Here's a pass over to Brady Woodall. Woodall is fouled, a blocking foul. Will be charged to B.J. Wilburn. Brady Woodall is headed to the free throw line. It's all smiles for number 4. We call him the Thrilla from Manila. Free throw good for Woodall. That extends the Nighthawk lead with 3:42 to play. Woodall misses number 2. Rebound, Wilburn. Ooh, going down hard. Foul's going to be on Terry Clardy Jr., his second.
Coach Hutton with a smile on his face on these last couple foul calls.
Desmond McDonald set to check in for the Nighthawks. Wilburn's shooting 2. He makes the first one. And here comes McDonald. Clardy takes a seat with 2 fouls. Second free throw is good. It's a 5-point ball game. Cameron Vick calls the offense from the point. 3:26 to play. Here's Kristen.
Trying to find Ramey down on the block. Desmond sets the screen.
Vick, sky high, looking to draw contact. Nothing. It's out of bounds. But it will be Nighthawk Rock as we resume play. Kristen to bring it in. Conference with the officials now. Lengthy chat here. Can almost hear a pin drop in here. Out deep is Joe Ramey, leading by 5. 3:15 to play. Guarded by Pease, a crossover down low. He tried to connect with McDonald, a miscommunication.
Desmond turned his back right as Ramey was about to deliver that pass.
3:07 to play. Down low is Ronnie Pease, wide open for 3. Ramey's got the rebound. He's fouled. Foul is on Christian Rucker. Substitution checking in will be Luke Rogers, number 23 for the Eagles. Ramey's at the free throw line with 3:01 to play. Free throw is good.
Ramey can't score anymore, Mark. I'm out of room on the scorebook.
That sounds like a personal problem. Off the rim, no good. Ramey's going to miss the second one. I think, as he heard you, Nathan. 42-36, 2:53 to play. But there's so much time left still.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's a travel. No, there's a foul. Well, hang on a second.
They did call a travel.
Well, we've got offset. We've got a foul call by one official, a travel by the other. We're confused.
The head official overruled him.
Yes, sir. 2:45 to play. Here's Cameron Vick.
There's another spin move.
Vick for three.
Oh,
Yes!
We call that a toilet bowl three.
He's done it again, Nathan. He's impressive tonight. Crowd getting back into it there. We've got a turnover. (45-36) National Park College. Hard to believe that the Nighthawks trailed by double digits in this contest early.
Now they're almost to their season average.
Here's Woodall for three. Won't get it. Rebound goes to Rogers. Here come the Eagles. Vick providing the pressure, a foul. Cameron Vick on the personal for NPC. That'll send Williams to the free throw line, number 15, B.J. Wilburn. First foul for Cameron Vick in today's game. Wilburn makes the first one.
Wilburn, all 3 points of Wilburn's have been from the charity stripe.
Whitby will take a seat. Free throw, no good. Brady Woodall protects the rock with the rebound.
2 minutes to go.
Kristen inside has Joe Ramey. Ramey fires for Woodall. Dishes out
no
to
look
Vick.
pass.
For three. No. Ramey couldn't save it in time. It'll be Williams Baptist basketball with 1:43 to play in the first half. Kristen meets off against Brett Burns at midcourt. It stays with him all the way across the court. Here's a layup down low, nice and easy, and in for Matthew Woods. 6-point ball game, 1:23 to play. Trapped in the corner is Ramey. Cross court has Cameron Vick. 1:12 to play. Kristen on the wing, drives in. Here's Ramey. 7 on the shot clock. Ramey posts up, pulls up, gets his own board. The putback, it's good. An 8-point ball game. Under a minute to play in the first half. Burns controls the rock at the top of the key. Wilburn to Woods. 15 on the shot clock. 40 on the game clock. Wilburn drives. Makes a man miss, and he posts it in for two. 30 seconds left. We've got a bench warning issued against Williams Baptist University. .3 left in the first half. The warning issued to the head coach of Williams Baptist University. Nighthawks cannot hold for the final shot of the first half. McDonald to Vick, here we go. Vick takes his time. Leading by 6, he wants to drain it as low as he can. 12 seconds left. About a 1-second differential on the play clock. Here's Ramey with 3 on the shot clock. Ramey drives in, fires, it's good at the buzzer. Joe Ramey. And that's the end of the first half of action here in the Kettle. What a half it's been. The Nighthawks, a big comeback, and they'll lead by 8 going into the break. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Halftime here from National Park College in Hot Springs, where the Nighthawks lead 49-41 here in the Kettle. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Arvest Bank, a proud supporter of Nighthawk athletics this season. And Nathan, the Nighthawk men played from behind for the majority of tonight's game. There were times where it got flat out ugly early in the first few minutes, and I wasn't sure what was going on, but really just the tale of 20 minutes as the Nighthawks put Joe Ramey into the game, and Joe Ramey took over the game for National Park College.
Yeah, Joe Ramey, I don't know what he ate this morning, but he's in a different zone right now than the typical Joe Ramey, who, he's averaging over 20 points a game, but tonight, he's got 25 here in the first half. I mean, there's no telling what could happen here in the second half if he stays on the court. I know that Coach Udden wants to get these other players involved. Right now, only 4 players have scored. Cam Vick has 15, David Jaggers with 8, and Brady Woodall hit a 1 of 2 on free throws. So I know that not the ideal way the coach would want to draw it up, but, you got to play the hand you're dealt, and the hot hand right now is Joe Ramey.
Had a chance to chit-chat with Coach Hudnall during the halftime break, and he's going to be focused on defense going into the second half, trying to stop some of these hot shooters from Williams that helped build that big lead. And certainly the fact that they could do it means that they could do it again. National Park College only leading by 8 at the break, wanting to come away with a big win. Last time these guys played, it was a 106-93 13-point win for National Park College, and they'd love to complete the regular season sweep of the Eagles here today. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back after this with the second half of action here at National Park College. Nighthawks lead 49-41. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. 49-41, your score at the half. National Park College playing host to the Eagles of Williams Baptist University. Here on a rainy Monday night in the Kettle, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for sticking with us on the broadcast for what has been a great big day of Nighthawk athletics. The baseball program with a doubleheader, the National Park Nighthawk women's and men's basketball playing tonight at home. It's been a really good day to catch some sports here in the Spa City.
Yeah, I mean, 3 years ago, there was no college sports in this town, and today we had four events in the span of like 8 hours.
Yeah, I don't even know what I would do on a Monday night before Nighthawk athletics existed.
Right? I mean, watch The Bachelorette or Bachelor or whatever it's on right now.
I don't know, man. But busy day for Nighthawk athletics. The men looking to complete the sweep of the Eagles this season. Down by double digits early, and I mean really early in the game, within the game's first 4 minutes. And then just coming back, answering back. Joe Ramey coming in, stealing the show, 25 points. And, of course, we've been joking around. It's kind of a party here in the Kettle tonight. So the story at halftime is Joe Ramey and the undershirt. He's decided that, his words, not mine, he's decided he didn't play well enough.
He can't play.
He
without
can't
an
play.
undershirt.
He says he can't play without wearing an undershirt, which he did not during the first half. But now it's on. So now you know if something changes, it's the undershirt. And if nothing changes, well, that's up for him to decide when he rewatches the broadcast tonight.
So did Joe not score 25 points in the first half? Because that's what I had without the undershirt.
It's like Bizarro Joe. I don't know. It's like his evil alter ego. We're ready for basketball here as we get set to start the second half here in the Kettle. And on the floor for National Park College will be David Jaggers, Desmond McDonald, Terry Clardy Jr., Cameron Vick, and Tyler Tolliver. We've got a lot of Tyler Tolliver fans watching the broadcast tonight. We see you. Thank you for your support of both Tyler and the Nighthawk men's team tonight. We've also got some fans tuning in watching Williams on the road tonight, and we'd like to thank you for tuning in to see the Eagles play here on XZero Sports. Glad to have you. And we're set for basketball action here in the second half. Getting underway, here's Cameron Vick. Guarded by Pease, over to Tyler Tolliver. Vick trying to create a little bit of space. Inside is David Jaggers. He's swarmed. Dribbles out of it. Here's a three from Cameron Vick. Won't get it.
Oh, Clardy with the rebound.
And the turnaround for two.
First 2 points for Clardy.
It's a 10-point lead for NPC. Bounce pass down in the corner has Woods. Here's Whitby going sky high. Count the bucket. Whitby's headed to the line. Foul is on Desmond McDonald. The bucket from Whitby is good. He'll complete the three-point play. Lead is 7, 51-44. Out on the wing is Jaggers and Cameron Vick. Inside, David Jaggers in traffic. He turns, he fires for two.
Jaggers now in double figures with 10.
Back-to-back double-figure games for David Jaggers, whose presence on the floor these past 2 years is unmatched. Williams moving the basketball really well here in the opening minutes of the second half. Ellenberg hands off to Burns. Here's Pease. 10 on the shot clock. Nighthawks stingy on the perimeter. Here's a long three. Won't go. Woods fires. Vick with the rebound. Here come the Nighthawks. Clardy quickly into the front court. Tries to find McDonald. It's knocked away. Burns controls the rock. Ellenberg turns. He traveled.
Or he stepped on the line, looks like.
Either way, it's a turnover back to National Park College. A 9-point lead for the home team with 18:20 to play.
Hey, Matt, get in front, Matt. Get in front. front, Matt. Get in front, Matt.
Clardy for 3. Won't get it. Burns goes sky high for the rebound. Here's Whitby across the front court. Threads the needle. A souvenir for a Nighthawk
Almost
cheerleader.
took out a cheerleader there.
I think she took it off the side of the face. Hope she's okay. She's smiling. Always a good sign.
Off the arm, looks like.
Okay. Arm way better than the face.
Yes.
Write it down.
I don't like taking basketballs off the face.
17:51 to play. Jaggers to Clardy. Clardy drives in. Oh! Whoa! Calm down, man. Ellenberg tries to answer for 3. Can't get it. Here's the rebound. Terry Clardy Jr. Clardy with the heat. Here's Cameron Vick. Vick driving. Kicked out to McDonald. Cross the
pass
way
to Tolliver.
for 3. No.
Oh.
$17:15 to play. Here's Ellenberg. A jumper for Burns. In and out, no good. Jaggers with the rebound. Reach in. Burns fighting for it. He comes up with the rock. A foul. They're going to get David Jaggers on this one, Nathan. Clock stopped at 17:06. Second foul for David Jaggers. 55-44 Nighthawks. Inbounds is Ronnie Pease. Whitby drives, kicked out down low. Burns, a floater for 2, won't get it. McDonald has the rebound. Tied up, there's a foul. McDonald.
Coach Huddle saying, get off of him.
The foul is on number 20, Matthew Woods of Williams Baptist.
Woods, Mason, and Ellenberg all with 2 fouls for the Eagles.
Cameron Vick into the front court. Here we go. Inside is David Jaggers. He turns, he fires, he makes it for 2.
Jaggers was really in the zone these last couple games. His parents are always there, no matter away game or home.
That's right. 57-44. Whitby drives in. It's an errant pass out of bounds. Substitution checking in. Number 5, Timothy Robinson. Number 22, Landon Mason for Williams. Taking a seat will be Woods and Ellenberg. Cameron Vick into the front court. Vick pushed out. Here's Clardy and Vick.
Desmond just took a shot.
15 on the shot clock. Vick
He had
kicked out to
Desmond
the
down there.
corner. Tolliver for 3.
In and out again. Tolliver's had some tough luck the last couple of games on threes.
His time's coming. Pease down low, and the finisher, no. David Jaggers with the rebound. There's a mismatch into the front court. Clardy down low, and he loses it for a foul. Terry Clardy will have to finish from the free throw line. Foul is on number 12, J.J. Whitby. Number 2 on Whitby tonight. Free throw, a miss for Clardy. Second free throw, good. The lead is 14 for the Nighthawks.
Breathe a little easier now.
15:35 to play. Whitby bounce pass has Robinson. And in the corner, Ronnie Pease. Right place, right time for 2. Vick guarded by Pease. 15:15 to play. Clardy, stutter step, down low, puts it up, he's fouled, count the bucket. The Nighthawks reach 60 on that bucket by Terry Clardy Jr., the former Conway Wampus Cat at the line for the and one.
3 on Landon Mason.
The three-point play, no good for Clardy. Here come the Eagles. Burns trades off with Whitby. Here's the three. No. Sky high.
Jaggers.
Jaggers straight up won that battle. Vic, coast to coast, loses the rock. A foul. That's going to send Vic to the line shooting 2. Foul is on number 22, Landon Mason.
That's number 4.
Mason's going to have to come out with 4 fouls. 14:42 to play. Vic's at the line shooting 2. The Nighthawks' premier free throw shooter makes the first one. Raylan Cobb was just walking into the floor. He forgot to check in. Joe Ramey's going to be coming in as well. McDonald will take a seat. Tolliver will take a seat. On the floor will be Cobb, Clardy, Vic, Ramey, and Jaggers. Free throw good for Vic.
Jeremiah Brantley might be getting to come into the game.
I was here in the gym very early this morning, Nathan, getting ready to start my day, and beating me here was Jeremiah Brantley. Working on his game, had his music going, just working on his shot. Focused in the zone as Jeremiah Brantley is going to check in as we go to a timeout. 14:22 remaining in the second half. Nighthawks lead 62-46. It's Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Allen Tillery Auto Group in Hot Springs. With Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. 14:22 remaining in tonight's action. The Nighthawks lead by 16. It's 62-46. Eagle basketball coming out of the timeout. Whitby dishes it off, and down low, it's blocked. Woods gets his own board. And now Whitby finishes. No. Brantley checking in. Right before the timeout, he comes up with a big rebound.
Brantley's gotten so much better at snatching those rebounds.
Seen a lot of growth out of Brantley this season.
Nighthawks playing with their tallest unit right now.
Ramey, a fade away.
Oh, my God.
It's good. What can't he do? Floater down low is good for Christian Rucker. The Eagles will answer back with the 2 of their own. 64-48, 13-30 to play.
I don't think I've ever seen Cobb, Brantley, and Jaggers on the floor together.
Yeah, you're right. Coach Hudnall is experimenting with some combinations tonight. We've seen it early with some of the starters here. You know, just trying to try new things. Long three on its way from the Eagles, off the mark, and Clardy has the rebound. National Park quickly into the front court. Clardy dishes to Brantley, but it's taken away. Brett Burns into the front court. He's going to slow things down and let his Eagles catch up. Tipped away by Clardy. There's a foot race for the basketball, and it's out of bounds. Got to give credit to Matthew Woods. He chased it down, just couldn't keep it in bounds. Be National Park basketball with 12:56 to play. Ramey to bring it in. Inside has Jaggers. Jaggers handoff to Ramey. Pulls up for three. Front of the rim, no good. Burns at the rebound. Here come the Eagles quickly into the front court. Whitby to the corner is Rucker. Robinson posts up. The shot is off the mark. There's a collision. There's a foul. Foul is on the floor as he was going down. And I believe it's on Jeremiah Brantley. First foul on Brantley as we had a visit from the Ramey himself. Free throw good for Timothy Robinson of Williams Baptist University. Second one for Robinson is good. The Eagles reach 50 with 12:31 to play. Clardy and Ramey are going to bring the ball up the floor for National Park College. Here's Clardy with 18 on the shot clock. Clardy driving by Burns. He backs up, tries to bury a three, but it won't go. Dished out. Now a long three coming down. Burns won't get it. It's out of bounds. Last touched by a Nighthawk.
Was Baptist trying to make a little run here.
Inbounds pass finds Whitby up high. Whitby for three. Yes. Lead is 11. And we'll reset on the inbounds here. Brantley to bring it in. Here comes Joe Ramey.
Ramey looking for the play call.
Kicked out to Clardy. A long three. In and out. A heartbreaker at the rim. Robinson with the board. Cross court to Whitby. 11:25 to play in the second half here in Hot Springs. Woods has Rucker. And 10 on the shot clock. A post-up shot by Robinson won't go. David Jaggers with the rebound. Jaggers feeds it inside.
Oh, what a pass.
Ramey. What a 1-2 punch. Ramey's hot day continues. Shirt, no shirt, doesn't matter. Ramey will find a way to score. Here's a long three by Whitby. It's good. A 10-point ball game, Nathan.
Whitby's hit back-to-back threes.
10:45 to play. Williams Baptist trying to mount a comeback.
Good, Christian. Good, Christian. Good, Matt. Good, Matt. Stay down, Matt.
Inside is Jeremiah Brantley. Loses it. Stays with NPC.
No!
Williams Baptist not happy about the call. They believe they should have the rock here. Jaggers. Wide open three won't go. Rebound Whitby. Here come the Eagles. Driving in is Rucker. Blocked by Cobb. Rayon Cobb into the front court. Cobb bounce pass. Clardy up over a man. A blocking foul. Count the bucket.
Come on, Rob.
Terry Clardy Jr. has had some fancy footwork tonight as he stands at the ready trying to complete the three-point play. Substitutions coming in. Kawan Kristen is in for Jaggers. It looks like Brady Woodall will be coming in momentarily for Terry Clardy Jr. Clardy bounces the free throw out. In a jump ball, Jeremiah Brantley got his hands on it. Woodall comes in for Clardy. It is Cobb, Kristen, Ramey, Woodall, and Brantley on the floor for NPC. 10-10 to play. Burns to Whitby, who's been hot from three-point range. Burns loses his dribble. 10 minutes remain. Here's Whitby for three. He did it again. Lead is 9.
JJ Whitby, big second half.
Brady Woodall at the point. Over to Cobb on the wing.
Cobb's been quiet tonight.
Cobb, a floater. In space, won't get it. Rucker, a floater for 2. A 7-point lead. The lead continuing to shrink here in the second half. Cobb, a long 3, won't get it. Out of bounds. It'll be Eagles basketball. So Cameron Vick is back in action, as well as David Jaggers. Brantley and Cobb take a seat for NPC.
7-point lead.
Brett Burns across the floor, the hot-handed Whitby. Inside, that one knocked away by Kristen. Good defensive move by the sophomore. Out deep is JJ Whitby. Guarded by Vick, spins in traffic. He dishes it out down low. Robinson is blocked from behind by Joe Ramey.
Second block for Ramey.
He made it look easy, too. 8:53 to play. Out deep is Rucker. He fires for 3. He makes it. Nothing but net. It's a 4-point game. Things are heating up here in the Kettle. Nighthawks led by as many as 14, I believe, here in the second half. Kristen wide open for 3. No. Rebound, Whitby. Whitby drives, fires down low. He'll head to the line. Foul is on Joe Ramey.
It's only Ramey's first foul.
So Whitby will shoot 2. Looking to make it a 1-possession ball game. First free throw is no good. Tyler Tolliver hits the floor. In for Brady Woodall. Second free throw is good. A 3-point game.
1 possession.
8:15 to play. Vick guarded by Robinson. He hands off to Tolliver. 15 on the shot clock for NPC. Vick drives, posts up. Too hard, but Kristen sky high for the board. The putback, there's a foul.
What a rebound and putback.
Count the bucket. I don't know how Kawan Kristen does the things he does. Teach me your ways.
Yeah, that was impressive. He got the rebound 1, and then somehow 2 guys, he got around him for the shot.
A 5-point lead for the Nighthawks. Kristen completes the 3-point play. It's 71-65. 7:55 to play. Burns hands off with Whitby, guarded by Cameron Vick. Off the screen, Whitby fires out to Rucker. A fadeaway 3, and it's good.
They can't miss all of a sudden.
They just keep on coming. 71-68. Anybody's ball game here in the Kettle. 7:30 to play. Kristen on the move. Down low. He's fouled hard.
Robinson with that foul.
So Kawan Kristen is at the free throw line, shooting 2 for NPC. First free throw is good. Shout outs to Nighthawk Athletics, Nathan, and not just the basketball programs. Of course, the women's basketball team still in the stands cheering on the men. I see a lot of Nighthawk softball players out there tonight in action, cheering on their basketball programs as Kristen's going to knock down that one as well. The lead is 5. Terry Clardy Jr. is back on the floor as Kristen will take a seat. 7:25 to play. Whitby across the timeline. We've got a timeout on the floor. Williams Baptist College will take it with them. 7:15 to play. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. .15 remaining in the ball game here at the Kettle. With Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Eagles basketball as Brett Burns will bring it across to J.J. Whitby. 5-point ball game here as the Eagles came storming back in the second half. Big three-pointers assisted in the comeback. Now an out of bounds is going to give it right back to the boys in blue with 7:01 to play.
6 on the clock. Watch the short inbounds under the basket.
Burns turns to Whitby. Robinson with 1 on the shot clock. He fires and he won't make it. David Jaggers with a big rebound.
Good defense there.
Nighthawks on the move in the front court. Joe Ramey. Ramey fires. Looking for a man. Finds Clardy. Tolliver moving. Inside is Ramey. He dishes to Jaggers for 2.
Ramey's doing everything tonight. Assists, points.
75-68. Whitby on the move. Kicked out to Burns. 15 on the shot clock. Driving in is Robinson. Loses it under the basket. It's Nighthawk basketball.
Great defense from Cam Vick.
.6:03 to play. Ramey at the point. Ramey drives, fires for 2. It's good.
That's 31 for Ramey.
Still 5:50 remaining for Ramey to keep it going. Rucker over to Whitby on the wing. Whitby guarded loosely by Terry Clardy Jr. There's an interception. Down to Tyler Tolliver. Tolliver up and in for Joe Ramey. What leadership there out of Tolliver. The Nighthawk lead continues. It's 11. This thing got really low for a second there.
Yeah, got a little hairy for sure.
Whitby, guarded by Jaggers.
So good defensively.
He'll settle for a 3, but he won't get it. Clardy with the rebound on the run. Here come the Nighthawks. Clardy from the free throw line to Vick for 3. It's good. Leads back to 14.
They're going to mass substitute here. Five players in for Williams Baptist.
Need to get some fresh legs on the floor. We've got a whistle. Foul's going to be on Cameron Vick of National Park College.
Cam said, I got him.
With 4:42 remaining, a fresh 5 for Williams. I see Ellenberg, Pease, Wilburn, Mason, and for the first time today, number 0, Martez Clark checks in. Here's the inbound. Down low is Landon Mason. Mason turns and fires for 2, an impressive bucket.
That was very impressive.
Not easy to thread the needle between those two defenders. 82-70, Ramey on the move. He had a hand on the rock, and he still converted. 84-70, 4:15 to play.
Tell you what, Mark, Ramey's going to get some D1 offers. I can see that already.
Yeah. And we'll be able to say that we saw him here first.
Mason's starting to look good here for the Eagles.
Mason's playing with 4 fouls late in tonight's contest. Ramey directing traffic, leading by 12 to the hole. An offensive foul on Ramey. That's his second. B.J. Wilburn to Ellenberg. Here's Ronnie Pease. Martez Clark, guarded by Clardy. 3:30 to play. Mason bounce pass has Clark. He can't reel it in. It's out of bounds. Back to NPC.
It's a good play call. Clark just couldn't get a handle on it.
Yeah, they were able to dissect the defense there pretty nicely. Top of the key is Ramey and Vick. Vick drives, nowhere to go, back to Joe Ramey. 3:08 to play, 10 on the shot clock. Ramey out to Tolliver for 3. No.
Just can't buy it.
Clark has the rebound. It's intercepted by Terry Clark.
Hello, dunk
Here we
time.
Go. And down from the jam, a windmill dunk, Terry Clardy Jr. There are no words. What a play.
He wanted to do that this weekend, and it didn't work out. Tolliver with the steal.
Tolliver with the steal to Vick, up and in. There's a foul. Count the bucket.
And that's going to be all for 22 Mason. He just fouled out.
Landon Mason's day is done with 2:32 to play.
Hey, if anything, that's a moving screen. That's a moving screen, if anything. I'm not trying to have conversation. I'm not arguing. Huh?
Tyler Tolliver's at the free throw line for NPC.
He was trying to run and make a play on the ball. He ran in front of him. That's a moving screen, if anything.
Free throw, good for Tolliver. Checking in for the Eagles will be number 20, Matthew Woods.
Did they call the basket off from Vic? He hit
No, he did not.
So they counted the basket and 2 free throws?
Yes.
Okay.
The foul was on a player off the shot.
Gotcha.
90-72. Bounce pass inside, stolen by Clardy. Clardy over to Joe Ramey. Ramey up, and Jaggers with the rebound. He'll turn, he'll fire, and he'll make good on it. The lead is 20 for the Nighthawk men. Inside. Finesse move. It's good for B.J. Wilburn.
His first points here in the second half.
150 remaining in tonight's contest. Coach Hudnall saying, keep going. Jaggers to Vic. Long three. Off the mark. Tipped up, excuse me. Offensive foul on Terry Clardy Jr.
3 personals on Terry.
1-1 is coming up for Williams Baptist. At the line is going to be number 15, B.J. Wilburn. Free throw is good. Substitution coming in. Jeremiah Brantley on the floor for NPC. David Jaggers gets a big ovation here from the Kettle. Second free throw, no. Rebound, Tolliver. Here's Clardy. Clardy loses the rock. It's out of bounds. It'll be NPC basketball. Ramey to Brantley. Here's Tolliver and Vic up, trying to set up an alley-oop for Brantley. Couldn't get it done.
Coach Huddle smiling. He wanted Brantley to get that.
Ellenberg.
Is he on the line again?
Is out of bounds when he shoots the three.
That's the second time he's done that.
You know, Ellenberg started this game off in a big way, Nathan. It feels like so long ago that he started this thing off with like 4 threes in a row and then 3 free throws. He had 15 points really early in this game to blow that lead open. But since then, nothing. Brantley in traffic, turns and fires for 2.
Brantley on the board for the Nighthawks.
Under a minute to play here in the Kettle. Here come the Eagles. Pease on the move. Ball's knocked away. Here's Vic.
Joe time.
Up for Ramey. Up and down. No. Brantley is going to be fouled. Ramey trying to get a little flashy with it. Foul is on number 25, Elijah Ellenberg. So Brantley's going to have to settle with free throws. 38.4 seconds left. Free throw, no good. Brantley's going to miss both free throws. 35 seconds left. Here's Ellenberg. Down in the corner. Pease for 3. Won't get it. Clardy with the board. Shot clock is off. And Coach Hudnall says, hit the brakes. National Park College content with dribbling this one out here, and they will. Your final score tonight here in the Kettle. National Park College will defeat Williams Baptist University 94-75. We'll be back after this to wrap things up here from the Kettle. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. final score tonight in the Kettle, the Nighthawks win 94-75 over Williams Baptist University. Joined now by the head coach of Nighthawks basketball, Coach Jason Hudnall. Coach, a big win for your team. Kind of a weird game at first, your team falling behind a little bit early. We noticed that you were kind of experimenting a little bit with personnel, a little bit of the game, trying to judge chemistry and maybe, working on some different formations. Tell us a little bit about your thought process in the beginning stages of the game when your team was trailing double digits early.
Well, we had a couple things started a little different lineup. Some of that's just some internal things, just making sure that we are doing the right things and being in the right places at the right times and some of that sort of thing that we're handling. And our young men normally do a really good job with that. Then we ran a few different lineups in the second half, and a little bit of it was just we know we're going to need. A Jeremiah Brantley, we're gonna need him down the stretch. We're gonna need some of those. Wanted to see what a big lineup would look like, and because we've been struggling on the boards, and so we're trying to find a lineup that we feel like can rebound the ball well. As we go down the stretch, we know that we're going to have to be able to do that, and so wanted to just look at a few things there. So a lot of that's probably my fault, in that we probably could have stretched it out in some different places. If we had some different lineups in, but I wanted to look at a few things. I thought David Jaggers had a really good game. He's really put together back-to-back games here that he's scoring really well right around the basket. Of course, Joe Ramey, I don't know what he ended up with, but he had another Joe Ramey night, and that's kind of who Joe is. Terry Clardy, had a rough one the other night, but I felt like he came out and really had a good second half. I don't know what it looked like he had most of his points there in the second half, gave a little more just intensity and energy level seemed to pick up in the second half. So I liked the way he came in and played in the second half for us there. Desmond McDonald came in, and we started him the last couple of games, again trying to enforce our rebounds a little bit, and normally he's really good in getting in there and just battling on the boards. So that's just kind of where we are. We know we've got a home stretch, and that we're coming down into March, and we're trying to find the guys that we want to go to battle with.
Coach, another big week for basketball for your team. The first domino has fallen. You've got another big game on the road Thursday. Really tough place to play, Arkansas Baptist College.
It is. We were fortunate to get a win against them. They're a Division I JUCO and a really good conference, and so they're going to be. They've beaten North Ark. They're a really good ball club. Fortunate to get a win against them a couple of weeks ago here at our place. Arkansas Baptist is always a very difficult place to go play, and so we've talked about that there in the locker room tonight. That we're going to work Tuesday and Wednesday to get ready for what they've got to offer.
Coach, congratulations on the win, 94-75. Your Nighthawk men are back in the win column.
Get them Hawks.
Coach Jason Hudnall, the National Park Nighthawk men, and just a big comeback for the Nighthawks, trailing a little bit early, like Coach Hudnall said, kind of working some of the lineup a little bit, trying things. Like he said, we talked about the three big men on the floor at the same time, something we hadn't seen before. But Joe Ramey comes in off the bench and just has a monster game. We're joined by Nathan Looper here. And how many did Joe Ramey end up with tonight?
35 points.
Wow.
Mark, he didn't play a whole lot in the second half, had 10 in the second, but again, there's nothing else I can say about Joe Ramey.
You can see him on the screen right there. It's just back to business. Game over, back to my phone.
Yep, go back home.
What did I miss?
Rest, come back again tomorrow, do it again. But when he came on the court, everything changed. The defense, he actually was the one that pretty much shut down Elijah Ellenberg once he came in, and then, of course, he just took over. But a big game, again, 2 in a row now from David Jaggers, had 16 points, 8 rebounds, 22 points from Cam Vick, had 5 points, Quan Christian off the bench. Brantley had 2, Tolliver with 2, 1 for Woodall, and 11 for Clardy. Clardy had all his points in the second half, and it was big on the rebounds too. So nice win after, first half only 4 players scored. Got a lot more people involved in the second half, and they just kind of pulled away. And you like to see that. You like to see the team, get stronger as the game goes on.
Nighthawks will be on the road Thursday at Arkansas Baptist College. XZero Sports will not be live streaming that game. However, we will be recording the game to be uploaded after that game concludes. Nathan, what a day of sports for National Park College. I don't know about you, but feeling it after many hours of baseball and basketball. What a great day to be a Nighthawk athlete.
Yeah, what a great day. Another, just like I said, historic day for National Park College. 3 out of 4 wins ain't bad for Nighthawk sports today. So it was a good Monday, and everybody go home and get some rest and come back again Thursday, I guess, is our next game. So
just a Monday in Nighthawk Nation. Nathan, who would you like to say hello to tonight?
My coworkers listening, mainly Chris Afeld and Suzanne Hendricks. They want the boom goes to dynamite every time the Nighthawks win, so boom goes to dynamite for the Nighthawks.
Yeah, they should get it twice tonight. 2 big wins, the women and the men. Shout-outs to my lovely wife, the beautiful Mrs. Hannah Oliver, my 3 wonderful children, Michael, Benjamin, and River Oliver. They're celebrating Nighthawk wins tonight here in Hot Springs. Special thank you to Summer Godwin on camera for us this evening. And a special thank you to our sponsors, Arvest Bank, Allen Tillery Auto Group, and First Security Bank. Final score 94-75. Back on the road Thursday. Nighthawks basketball at Arkansas Baptist College. This is Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Follow our journey online at xzerosports.com. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZero Sports. For Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. This one's for the Nighthawks. Good night.